Athens, just hearing the name makes you think of amazing temples and super smart philosophers. This city, thousands of years old, is where democracy was born. Back in the day, Athens was a really powerful city. People worshipped lots of gods like Zeus, Athena, and Poseidon. They even built huge, beautiful temples for these gods all over the city. Imagine walking through the Agora, the city's busy marketplace. You'd see people having big discussions, sharing the latest news, and doing business. But Athens wasn't just about politics and gods. It was a place where people went to learn and enjoy culture. Famous thinkers like Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle walked these very streets, questioning everything and changing how people thought. And guess what? It was in this exciting mix of ideas that a new belief system popped up: Christianity. This new faith, which taught about one God and the teachings of Jesus Christ, would change Athens and its people forever. As Christianity spread throughout the Roman Empire, it finally reached Athens in the 1st century AD. Can you imagine how hard it must have been for those early Christians? They were just a small group in a city where everyone believed in different gods, but their message of hope and salvation really spoke to some people. In the shadow of the Acropolis, far away from the magnificent Parthenon, a small, simple building became a symbol of this new faith. This was the very first church in Athens, known as the Church of St. Dionysius the Areopagite. This church was named after Dionysius the Areopagite, a very important person in early Christianity. He was a member of the Areopagus, which was like the Athenian Council, and he decided to become a Christian because of the Apostle Paul. The Bible tells us that Paul preached in Athens, talking to philosophers and challenging their ideas. Dionysius was so moved by Paul's words that he became a Christian and the first bishop of Athens. His conversion was a big deal because it meant that Christianity had arrived in this ancient city and people were starting to accept it. When the Church of St. Dionysius the Areopagite was first built, it was probably a very simple building. Early Christians, who were often persecuted and didn't have a lot of money, built simple places for worship. These early churches often looked like Roman basilicas, which were rectangular buildings with a big open space in the middle and aisles on the sides. Although we don't know exactly what the original church looked like, archaeologists think it was a modest building. As time passed and more people became Christians, churches became more elaborate. Rich people paid for bigger and more beautiful churches, adding fancy architectural elements from Roman and Byzantine styles. The Church of St. Dionysius the Areopagite, even though it started out simple, was probably renovated and expanded over the centuries as architectural styles changed and Christianity became more important in Athens. Today, only ruins are left of the Church of St. Dionysius the Areopagite. But these ruins, nestled among the busy streets of modern Athens, tell us a lot about the city's past. They remind us of a time when Christianity was a brand new faith, trying to find its place in a world dominated by pagan beliefs. The fact that the church stood in the shadow of the Acropolis, a symbol of ancient Greek religion, shows just how much Athenian society was changing. The Church of St. Dionysius. The Areopagite wasn't just a place of worship, it represented change and showed the incredible power of faith. Its story is woven into the story of Athens itself, a city that has constantly transformed itself over thousands of years. As you explore the ancient ruins and vibrant streets of Athens, take a moment to remember the Church of St. Dionysius the Areopagite. It reminds us that even in the shadow of great things, new ideas and beliefs can take root and grow strong.